Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to another Pro Evolution Soccer 2020 video with your host SpoonyPizzas, and today I am bringing you the best formation and tactic for offline play. So this can be applied to any team, any strength, any sort of weak teams, strong teams, basically anyone, and I will be touching on those just in a second. So first up, we're on legend difficulty, 15 minutes worth of game time, and the game plan is a 3-6-1. This is, I've tried everything. I've tried all the formations you can think of under the sun, and this is one formation I keep coming back to. If I desperately need a win, I will play this formation. So let's go into it. So attacking instructions: counter-attack. Now, possession this year is a bit pointless. It feels like it's quite hard to build up with possession. It has to be really patient and really slow. Your players move forward sometimes a little bit too slow, and it's really easy for the opposition to stop you. So this year, actually, counter-attack is really the only option you should be using in the attacking style. Short pass. You can go long pass, but short pass for this tactic is best. Now, central attacking area, this is really important because what you're going to see is with the advanced instructions, I'm going to be playing hug the touchline. So what that does is obviously you get your wide players really wide, but you're going to be building your attacks through the middle. So you'll get the two attacking midfielders and possibly one of the defensive midfielders supporting, and they seem to alternate depending which side of the pitch you're building up on. So yeah, again, for central attacking area, maintain formation. This is really key. Always maintain formation. Flexible, it goes crazy sometimes. You'll have, it is flexible, but in previous years it just used to be mainly the front players that used to be flexible. But this year I've had like centre backs playing right back. Yeah, literally, it's just messy. 5 for support range. Nice support range for the 6 across the midfield. Frontline pressure, middle aggressive, 8 for defensive line, 2 for compactness. So yeah, a nice spread with the compactness. Defensive lines nice and high. Hug the touchline. So like I said, even though we're playing through the middle, we're using hug the touchline to keep Messi and Dembele wide. This gives us always an option on the wing, and it helps to stretch your opposition. And also what you're going to notice is with this defensive line where it's really high, but the compactness is spread, it's going to make it easy for you to pin them and stop them playing out from the defensive zones. Now, I deliberately chose Manchester City because they are going to be playing some really good ball playing defenders. So we're going to see if we can basically force them into long balling up to Sterling, Mahrez and Gabriel Jesus, where we should just be able to gobble the ball up, hopefully, with the likes of PK, Lenglet and Mtiti. As for wingbacks, this is ensuring that your right midfielder and left midfielder get back, and you can see there I have got Lionel Messi on the wing. I could play Semedo there or Sergio Roberto. Move De Jong. Just there. Let's do that. I just don't fancy Messi going back and burning his stamina. He's important. So I'm going to move him central. So yeah, wing backs are really, really important. And what's also important with this formation and every tactic this year is the attack and defense level, which I'll be covering off in another video. But yeah, so I've tried every formation. I'll let you know the worst formations I've played with is the 3-4-3. That's got to be one of the worst formations this year. Just doesn't seem to work at all. Too weak in midfield. Easy to get down the flanks of your defenders, even with wingbacks. So yeah, avoid 3-4-3. 3-5-2 is not much better. Generally, the 4 in defense is the best until you come to this formation. 5-3-2, you can get pinned back too easy, or 5-2-3. Again, not great. But yeah, this is one of the best formations I've come across. And yeah, well, you're going to see how it plays out against Manchester City. So we're going to play in the host stadium at daytime. Yeah, just make sure you can see it's on legend difficulty. And let's kick off. So yeah, I play on basic PA1 passing, basic through balls, basic shooting. And without doubt, this is the best formation and tactic in PES 2020 this year. There's no other comparison. No other formation gets close to this. Okay. With the counter-attacking, you're going to get players supporting pretty quickly. Like I said, you will find these defence midfielders will advance as well. You have plenty of width here as well. You know, we're playing up against Manchester City, so no slouches. But there we go. First long ball, headed down, and we're back on the attack again. So that is, you know, it's not always going to be that easy. Oh, I try to feed Messi that. I really don't like this this pitch in the daytime, to be fair. It's really, really bright. But you can see here, so many options. And with the three centre backs, should be fairly easy to defend. And look at the spacing and defensive positioning of the players here. It's really nice, making it fairly easy to defend. Okay, got a little bit. They got a little bit lucky there. They froze my player by holding him somehow. But otherwise, in normal circumstances, I would have just cleared that. And you can see how easy it is to break on teams. And here's 1-0. Oh, should be 1-0. How did I miss that? Nice spread between the players, like I said. There's Messi. Sergio Roberto. Messi. Messi again. Headed out. But the attack and defense levels are really important. I will explain that in another video, and what you should be doing based on what your opponent's doing and how the game's playing out, etc., etc. So I've got a really good example from my Master League. Bloody hell, how good is Griezmann? Oh! Oh, damn. That should be 2. Like I said, even though you're playing like a central attacking area, those wide players stay really wide through, and they're a really good option, as you can see here. He just got took out there, unfortunately. No free kick. Okay. Yeah, this is the formation and tactic I use in my Master League now. It really is So overpowered, really. I'd love for someone to try this online and let me know how it goes. I sort of wicket ball in and headed it away, but like I said, I just noticed they just changed their attacking strategy because they are really struggling. So it'll be interesting to see how that changes, and I'll adjust mine accordingly. So throwing quite a few players forward, so I assume they've gone to attacking, judging by the look at this. So we'll just let it play it and see if I'm struggling suddenly to create, because this will be a good idea of where we're at. Oh, what a goal. Lovely scissor kick from Suarez there. Nice play here. Messi gets to the byline, shifts it, dinks it in. Suarez with a tap in. Could have had 3 already, really. Bosh. Have that. Honestly, this formation is ridiculous. You can, like I say, you can use this with any team. You know, weak teams, strong teams. You know, PSG. Honestly, you do need a lot of midfielders. Like, but look at this, right? Look at the setup now. See, it's just gonna. It just forces them to long ball it. Oh, I don't know what Messi was doing there. Just running away from the ball, but. And there's our wing backs coming in to play, so you can see the importance of having those wing backs on. Sergio Roberto's, and then guess who's coming forward now? Oh, if I could have picked out Messi, if you look at Sergio Roberto at the bottom of the screen, he was marching forward. So not only did he just make that interception, but he was also bombing forward, and you know, he was going to be in absolutely acres of space. The wing backs seem to make it hard for the opposition to pick them up. It's one of the things I noticed. They just seem to get in between the opposition. See how much space he's got? It's a really poor pass, but how the hell did Gabriel Jesus get on the end of that? And here we go. Look, Dembele, the other wing back. They just seem to be in the right place every single time. Made a bit of an error there in terms of let's just head this back. You know, it's so comfortable. I'm not even struggling. This is on Legend against Man City. Generally they just rip you apart, right? But it's honestly, it's so comfortable. Doesn't even take much skill to play like this. Look, I'm fooling around with him now. Ah, oh, what's Messi do? Oh man, I swear my team just don't want to score another. Didn't want to lose the ball unnecessarily there with PK going forward. So even though that they did change their tactics, I didn't actually have to change mine. Completely dominant. You know, I could have had 3 goals easily. Maybe 4 if you count the Griezmann chance at the end. You know. I've just been bulldozering teams with this formation. It's just perfect defensively and offensively. It's got the perfect balance, and no other formation gets close to this. That's what it would take, like a deflection like that, to get them a goal. Looks like they're really pushing forward. They might have changed the formation or tactic themselves. So we'll just have to see how this plays out. Because they will push. That first half was a piece of cake. Oh, that's poor. Okay, now I noticed that there's not enough pressure on their midfield or this defense midfield. That's a bit better, but there's still a bit of a gap. See how their midfielders are coming back, and they're easily able to pass it out. So now what I'm going to do, if you see that, I'm going to switch to an attacking strategy. Just a second. Oh, penalty? No, okay. PK is playing on one side. Look at PK, absolute beast mode. Look at that. Absolute acres there for Sergio Roberto. And back to Messi. He can play in. Back to the other side. Let's try an effort. Oh. I know his favourite foot is his left foot, so I didn't expect him to score that. Just stay in the middle here. Just clear those crosses. But they've definitely pushed up, and it is actually making it a little bit harder to play it from the back. I'm going to try defensive now, just to bring players a little bit deeper to help support the build-up play. See if that helps. Oh! Messi off the post. Just a little bit over the top. Yeah, when I just want to elaborate on the whole possession and counter-attack styles. So, yeah, the possession is much too laboured, and part of the reason for that is because it's just the way the game is built this year. The first touch is quite heavy, generally, and because of that, you can't really afford to play tiki-taka. A lot of people say, oh, you know, you want that sort of short passing style. You can still play tiki-taka with this style, to be fair. And this is probably better than the sort of possession-based play, but it is much quicker, like sort of going back to front. And the reason for that is because you're playing counter-attack. You're getting men forward, up and back, and you need that because it also helps from a defensive aspect with the wing-backs. That counter-attack is helping your wing backs get back quicker and get forward quicker, and that, look, here we go, look, Dembele getting forward, and without that you would just be you know, it'd be harder to find the out ball, like for building out the play, you know, that like Sergio Roberto's here. Always important to have. Oh, come on, ref. Right, that's it. Messi. Time for him to go and destroy. Interesting crossfield ball. Sane's coming up. Should make some subs, but I'm not going to bother. Just tried to wriggle away using the finesse dribble with Griezmann. This is what you want, though. Them playing long balls to their front players. But defensively, it's just so good. You know, Man City have barely created a thing. Suarez isn't the quickest, but if they mess up like that, we take advantage. Oh, it's just... It really is too easy. This formation. Look at the options. Look at the amount of options I got on the ball here. Takes a touch, pops into the top corner. It's just... You know, this scoreline could have been 5, 6, maybe. Certainly 4 in the first half. Missed some really gilt-edged chances, and as soon as you go 2-0 up, they just go, you know, sort of suicide tactics. They'll throw everyone forward, and you can start adding the 3rd, 4th, and 5th relatively easy. That was the first. That was the first real chance. That was the first real good chance that they've had. And 89th minute. Here's Griezmann. Touch and hold. See if I can get one more here. Around the back. Try to head it back across the goal. And that, ladies and gents, is that. Let's just take a gander at the stats. So 54% possession, 6 shots, 4 on target. You know, like I said, hit the post with Messi in the second half. Could have had 2 or 3 in the first half quite easily. But yeah, that is the best formation and tactic this year. Let me know what you think in the comments. Honestly, it beats the 4-3-3s. I've tried literally every formation you can think of. But the ones to stay away from this year are definitely the 3-4-3, 100%. 3-5-2 can work, but it's not as nowhere near as good as this. Anyway, there we are, ladies and gents. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.